I hope you are all well, it's Willie here. Today we'll be reviewing Constellation Chemicals graphene spray sealant called Parallax. One of our good friend Ivor gifted us a gift box containing the product, as well as a shampoo and a graphene snow foam sealant. The products will be featured in our future clean. The product comes in at £16 for a 500ml bottle. My first impression was it was really easy to use. I sprayed 3 to 4 times onto a panel and gave my cloth a couple of spray and sprayed the product onto the panel. Then buffed off to level out the product with a clean side of the microfiber. If you're wondering, I'm using a 340 GSM microfiber cloth. I recommend having 3 or 4 microfibers so you're not smearing the product around when trying to buff off. It also works great on vinyl wrap. As you can see, I was trying it out on my taillights. It works great on glass too. You don't need a lot of the product, otherwise it'll just be a waste, as car paint will only allow to bond a very fine layer to create a protective barrier. I've got the older label and messaged Frank on the website to see if the formula has changed since the release of the new label. The formula remained the same, the only difference of the product is a new label for the bottle. I'll put a link in the description. I'm going to be using it on the wheels. You can see my corroded alloys from where the clear coat had lifted away from the diamond cut alloys. The tyres had already been dressed. I asked Frank about the durability and what he said is very true. He can't say how long the product will last as it differs from each one of us. Where the car is kept, the environment we live in, has the car been fully decontaminated, and so on. One may get 6 months of protection, but the other might only get 3 months, so it all depends. Next, we'll be testing it out on the B pillar where there's lots of swirls and scratches to see if there's any filling capabilities with the product and to see if there's any change in the saturation between the area that has been applied and the untouched area. Leave a comment on what do you think, if you can see any difference. I'll finish applying to the rest and we'll have a look at their work behaviour. I'll be testing to see if the product can be used as a drying aid on both the paint and the windows. Parallax has already been applied to the panels, you can see the tight water beads. It's very hydrophobic, as you can see the water is still running down. It worked really well when drying the paint. It wouldn't be as durable doing it this way compared to using it on a dry clean panel. You're diluting the product down, mixing it with water when working into the panel, but it felt really slick. I found it was quite smeary when drying the windows, especially on the back privacy glass. I had to go back a couple of times with a new microfiber. We'll finish off protecting the bonnet, then we'll check out the water behaviour at different settings on the hose gun. This is the part what I like the most when testing out a protection product, watching the water slide off the bonnet. We'll then move on to the chemical resistance test. I've diluted Built Hambur's Fix HD at 20%. This is a pretty strong dilution ratio, as I find that 10% dilution is strong enough to degrease your engine bay and also tackle the dirt and grime on the tyres. I'll be hitting it 3 times on the right side and we'll see if it has any impact on Parallax. I really recommend Parallax for anyone who's looking for something new to try. It's a very easy product to use. If you want to see more content from us in the future, remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. I hope to see you on the next one.